Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Maverick here, bringing to you episode 20 of Your Lie in April. So last episode, really hard to give a summary conclusion for last episode, right? There's not really one particular theme throughout. Although I guess if anything, it's like, I don't know, like hope, fighting to the ends, that kind of stuff. We did see Kaori's situation, how she's in rehab and preparing for her surgery. Whereas on the other side, on Kosei's end, we saw Takashi's performance there, and as well as their sort of semi kind of bond between Emi and Takashi and Kosei. So really, I would expect in this episode to maybe continue on the competition and see Emi's and Kosei's performance, and I don't know, maybe go on from there and see the results of Kaori's surgery, I guess, because it's actually really intriguing to me. We're like 3 episodes until the end, right? This is episode 20, 21, 22, and I really can't see where this series is going right now. So, whatever. Let's just get into the episode and see how it goes. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh. Chibi Tsubaki. Okay, another flashback episode, and Tsubaki focused right now? I have no idea where this series is going. Stop being so cheeky, Kosei, as I imagine what she's thinking at that moment. Alright. Let me skip this real quick. I'll see you guys in a second. And back. Happy New Year. Oh, wow. Wait. Winter's gone already? The competition's finished? Holy time skip. It's like not even. No, wait, actually, when was the competition? Okay, I actually have no idea. But it seems that there's been a time skip, if anything. Are you still going on with that? Cause oh my god. Look at that contrast between light and dark there. Come on, Kosei. I thought we were past this already. Cat? Nope. Is he searching for the cat? I already seem to. His mom got rid of it, right? Is that what happened? Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah. You see the wound on his hand. Why are we going through this right now? Nice to see you've never changed. Oh. Is she thinking this is her chance? Wow, we're getting a Tsubaki focused episode right now. No, but seriously, raining in the winter. Sayaku. Really bad. I'm with Tsubaki. I'd rather it snow instead. Oh. Seems to have a good mood, a good atmosphere right now. Oh. Because she knows firsthand how it feels like. Oh man. That is such a nice. Oh man. That's not true, Tsubaki. Huh? This is her way of confessing? Look at his eyes. I don't even know what to say right now. Hmm. She's like, this girl, mendokusai. What a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's some nice form. No. Todokenai? Oh. Come on, Kosei. You're not that dense. Ugh. Oh, he's actually not in. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Hmm. She's gonna have her. I would venture a guess and say she's gonna have her surgery soon, right? Knowing Kaori's pattern and behavior. She's probably having her surgery around the same time. And I thought she was going to postpone it until after the finals. Hmm? You knew that. Otherwise, you would have called him. Oh, man. This kind of romance is way too pure. I'm not sure if I can handle this. Mm. Actually... But what is Kaori actually gonna say? Love. Watery probably knows as well, right? For some like Watery, he can probably read Kosei right through. 知ってる。Knew it. Okay. Wait, she's not gonna just... Nah, they're not gonna just... Her parents? Like... What? No, you're not. Not at all. I mean, Bad Omen is Bad Omen, but I refuse to believe that that's just the end of Kaori. Like, there's no way, right? That that can't possibly be the end here. No, that makes no sense. No, I. Well, anyways, I'll talk more after the ending. Wow, wow. WTF was that ending, right? I actually rewatched the entire episode again, and I refuse to believe that Kaori is just going to be gone just like that, right? That makes absolutely no sense. How are they going to continue the story on, right? Like, I don't believe for a second that this is the end of her. You know, they so much. There's so much stuff that they have to say that Kosei hasn't said yet. Like, are they really just gonna end it like this? That'd be way too cruel, right? And that, like, I no, I refuse to believe that's going to that is the way that they're going to end this series, or going to end Kaori's involvement just like that. My heart does not allow that, right? Um, and you know, the thing with this episode was I was actually, watching this episode at first. I was prepared to go into my discussion part that I usually do, talking a lot about, you know, the entire relationship aspect in regards to Tsubaki and Kaori and Kosei, right? Because I felt like they handled it rather brilliantly here, but then the entire ending came, and now I'm just completely distracted by all this. But okay, let's try this, right? I'll do my best to do it here. So, really, this episode, I wanted to talk a little bit more in regards to the whole relationship aspect, right? Because I feel like they did it brilliantly, and the brilliant part is, if you guys did catch my actual reaction within the episode, I said that I almost can't take it anymore, right? Because it's a little bit too pure for me right now. And what I mean by this is that I feel like they captured the essence of teenage love, of young love, you know, the school life love, perfectly here. You know, the types of emotions that you go through, the type of self monologues you go through, and it was right at the point. Okay, so maybe you can make an argument that it's a little bit more dramatic than perhaps real life would be, but I feel like, you know, looking back into my own school life days, I feel like that is, you know, it created a nostalgic feeling for me, right? And it almost, do you guys know this kind of feeling where you're looking at something and you're like, okay, this is like just too. My feeling when I was watching this, I was like, this is just too pure for someone of my age now. So even though I've mentioned this before, but even though I look quite young, I'm actually well into adulthood now. And I just get the feeling that, you know, this is something that almost something that I shouldn't be watching, right? Because this is like way too pure and too young and all that. And I love it, right? Because look, I've watched a fair bit of romances before, right? And I wouldn't say that this is the only series that can capture this kind of feeling, but I feel like one thing that kind of stands out to me is that they never went into this sort of really lovey-dovey kind of route, right? So you're never at this point where you feel sickly sweet from what is happening here. and how should I say? It's just like on a higher level in a kind of way, right? Like more of an abstract kind of love and of emotions and feelings that they have for one another. Like the part with in both relationships as well, with Tsubaki and, well, for Tsubaki and Kosei's relationship, I feel like it's a lot more straightforward, probably also representative of their character as well. Definitely probably much more closer to what we would normally expect from normal school life when we're young or something like that, right? But I still feel like they captured the sort of jealousy and emotions and that feeling of, okay, I want to be kind of selfish in a way. I'm not saying this in a negative sense, right? These, because everybody wants to be loved. Everybody wants their feelings to be recuperated. So I felt like they captured that essence really well. And the part between Kaori and Kosei, like, don't get me wrong, I still don't completely understand whether or not Kaori, what kind of feelings that she had for Kosei from the very beginning, right? That's still kind of a mystery to me, and I don't know. Potentially, we'll never know, right? But you can definitely feel a little bit something more over there, and especially with this kind of telephone talk and whatnot. It's just, I did the exact same thing when I was in high school and mid school, right? So that was just deja vu to me, and the whole scenery, this whole emotional concept and whatnot, it just felt very nostalgic to me. That's what I really want to say on this part, right? So yeah, but again, I feel like I'm kind of rambling in a sort of way because I'm still a little bit too distracted by the ending there, but bear with me, guys. Like, I'm sure you guys understand in this part. So yeah, that's mostly what I want to say in regards for this episode. But I actually do need your guys' opinion on one thing else. So with the way that this series is going, right, with the ending of this episode, I feel like I have a pretty good grasp on how this series is going to end already, right? So before, like I said, I'm not going into this completely blind, but I don't know the specifics. And so I never really knew what was truly going to happen here. But with this episode in mind, and considering there's only 2 episodes left, I feel like I'm like 99.9% confident how the series is actually going to end here. And so, knowing this, then I can also have a pretty good guess as to what the next 2 episodes are going to entail. Whether or not Kaori actually, survived into next episode. I already have a pretty good feeling how it's going to go, right? And so, I kind of get the feeling that perhaps episode 21 and episode 22 should be watched back to back together, right? Instead of doing my usual thing where I maybe watch episode 21 and do my discussion parts, and then watch episode 2 and then do another discussion part, right? So I'd like to know your guys' thoughts on this. Should I, or do you guys want me to watch episode 21 and 22 back to back directly, or I can still follow my normal format and react to them and discuss them separately, right? Because honestly, right now, I just want to continue watching on to 21 and 22, right? Because this kind of cliffhanger is killing me. It's absolutely killing me. But unfortunately, my schedule does not permit that, so I can only do the next best thing. And so I want to know if you guys think the next 2 episodes should be watched together. So do let me know. I do need your guys' help on this part. So anyways, that's my review for episode 20 of Your Lie in April. So I'll see you guys next time, and my apologies for the more or less rambling I have for this discussion part. So anyways, bye bye. See you guys next time.